All right, hello everyone. We are live. I want to work with some different decks today. I'm getting bored using the same ones. So, different decks for the 18 plus, different decks for the Oracle, and different decks for the regular. Alright, so I know that I have to update the description box. Give me a second. I have a small pre-booking list, but there are still spots available. Alright, let's get into it. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. Holy shit, the week flew by. Is that just me? Huh? Like Friday? Tomorrow? I mean, I'm down, but like, what? Yeah, so it flew by. Alright, you guys, so these are paid readings. If you want to get on the list, you can. I have 3 people booked for tonight. I'll write their names down in the description box, which I'm currently editing, so if you're like, how do I book? I don't understand. It's in the description box. 1 second. I have spots available. Alright, so the description box is updated. I'm going to be working with some different decks. If you guys join my live stream often, I use like pretty much the same decks because I'm very comfortable with them, but it's about being out of your comfort zone, I think, for tonight at least. How's everyone doing? Hello, Emily. Hello, Ed. Hello, Delmis and Diana and Jared. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so I got my water. I want to light it together. That's what I'm missing. Okay, here looks kind of wimpy. Not gonna lie. Make sure that the looks good. All right. I did want to pull a few cards for the collective. Anyone who is tuning in. What thing with the microphone? Are we doing this thing again? Is it buzzing or vibrating? Interesting. Okay, testing. Still doing it. I wouldn't even know how to fix it because it was doing it off my other phone. And then of course, I can hear myself now. Because I was using this phone on the last live and it was doing the same thing. Alright, I'm going to do a collective message for everyone tuning in. I don't know, you guys. I think it's YouTube because I've used 2 different phones for the live stream and it's done the same thing and it's not, my phones aren't broken, so I'm going to try to talk over it. I'm going to try to talk loud so that you can sort of tune it out or ignore it. I don't know what to do about it, so I apologize in advance. Alright, so for everyone tuning in, everyone joining, we are going to pull sort of a little collective reading. This is going to be by the fairies, and we're going to see what the fairies have to say. It is, what is it? It's Thursday pre-new moon eclipse, and apparently we're headed into some retrograde, so I'm just kind of curious to see what is going on. If you guys want to book, you can. All that information's in the description box below. Okay, we have manifestation as the first card to pop out. Actually, a lot of cards want to pop out. New beginnings and motivation. I like this. I feel like with these cards coming out, this is kind of representative of like Taurus season. We have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're approaching this new moon eclipse, second new moon of the month, you guys. And, you know, it's, I feel like, going to be just especially magical. And we're also approaching some retrogrades after not being in them for a while. So it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds. But as far as like being able to manifest and sort of the magical energy, the spiritual energy at hand, I feel like this is a really great time. I feel like there is some new beginnings coming in for a lot of you. And I always feel that way anyway with eclipse season and spring. And we're approaching summer pretty quickly. New beginnings are here for you. So if you guys are finding yourself stuck in a rut or a cycle or something, even in a relationship with someone that you just don't want to be in anymore, you're trying your hardest to like manifest better or do something else for yourself, but you're not seeing the results in your physical and material reality, I do feel like that is another message coming out, but that is coming for you. So the things that are no longer serving you are coming to an end, and whatever comes to an end, there are things that begin again. So this fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby. Some of you might be having a new baby or a birth, or finding out you're pregnant. But of course, this can be a birth of an idea. This can be the birth of an opportunity. Like I said, the birth of just a new start. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Some of you guys have some really great ideas for like starting a business or starting some sort of hobby or side project. And maybe you guys do a little too much talking about it, not enough working towards it. Or it's saying don't talk about it because someone in your circle is trying to copy you, or they're going to take your really good idea. I don't know. I'm just reading into it, literally. We have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Oh, okay, so maybe quite literally there is something that you guys need to get busy doing. And it says when spring approaches, and we are, you know, in the midst of spring, spring is sprung, and it's beautiful outside. You know, the flower fairies are here. They're urging you to spring into action. Ooh, okay, I like this. So motivation, we just got out of Aries season, which I felt like was very motivating. We're in Taurus season, which is also very motivating. So lots of good energy to work with, and then a lot of beautiful magical energy with this new moon eclipse to work with on a spiritual level. You know, it's going to take that 50-50. You have to put in the work. You can't just sit there and manifest and expect things to happen. But if you do a little dibble dabble of both, then some really great results can come through for you. Let's see what else we can find. We have tree wisdom. You know, it's so interesting, and I don't know if like any of you guys are here from the last live, but in the last live I did this reading, and for this one client there was this light that I'm looking at right now, and it was just flickering, going like in and out, and it would just completely turn off, and I kept saying like, oh my god, it's so crazy. And like maybe it's not the coolest thing in the world because like lights do that, but I'm straight up looking at it right now and it is fully lit. And I don't know, guys, like, you know, our maintenance staff is not the quickest. I doubt those motherfuckers came here and changed the bulb. Like, now I'm starting to think, like, damn, maybe it was really flickering because of, like, what we were picking up in the reading, but shit. It just goes to show, like, we can always have our mind grounded in reality, in the third dimension. Whatever we see is real. There's no point in believing in something that you can't physically see. But I think being too much in that is, and letting your logical brain, your rational brain, that side of you overrule all of the magic and all the beauty around us, it's not like, that's not fun. And that's not a great way to live. I think being grounded in reality is essential to life and, you know, society and all that. But I think a part of you should always still believe in magic and manifest and believe in new beginnings and all that great stuff and stargaze and what we're about to see here, because, you know, either too much of one or the other is not good, but a nice healthy balance of both is awesome. So we have tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. And we have stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so something is calling for your focus or your concentration, either through meditation or deep breathing, but I feel like it's not something that is like a situation that you're supposed to sit there and think about. I think it's more like something is urging you, either your spirit guides, your spirit, to kind of go inward and like allow messages to flow freely towards you and to you. And we can't do that until we like really quiet our mind and quiet our environment. But this is some of the best stuff that could happen. I know that when, just from examples within my life, some of the like the greater things that have happened is in result of me really quieting my mind, whether that was through stargazing or listening to some really cool flute music or this or that. And by flute music, I mean like that Native American music, super cool. And just breathing and sort of meditating. That's when I was really receptive to hearing things, seeing things, using those clairsentient sort of energies and powers and psychic abilities, and, you know, able to really receive messages and downloads. So some of you are trying to start a project, some of you are trying to start a hobby or get a hobby off the ground so that it can be your full-time job. Maybe you're working another job and you're doing all these things that you have to do because life. But there's things that you truly, like, at the end of the day, wish you had, like, you know, a new beginning for, wish you could manifest into your reality as your all day, everyday thing. And, you know, maybe because you do have all these other things on your plate, it's very hard to find motivation for that thing. But I'm almost hearing, like, from spirit, like, the message, the full circle message for you is to really, you know, allow yourself to receive advice and insight about this situation. Maybe there's something that, you know, they're going to direct you towards. I know that when I started my YouTube, it was totally spiritual. It was like not even fucking me doing it. I didn't want to start a YouTube and I hadn't fully learned all of the tarot cards, and I just was like, what am I doing? Like, I have no business being on YouTube. And I just had this voice in my head that was like, do it, and then they told me to do this and do that, and all these different things I set up for myself that I just didn't realize I was doing, like small things like this tripod, this setup, this desk, things like that. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I just did it. Like, I almost felt like I was like pulled towards that. And so I think this is a very similar situation for some of you. I would definitely listen to your instincts and your urges and your intuition at this time right now, because you're probably very on point with it, especially with all this beautiful eclipse energy popping up. But yep, that was a collective message for you guys tuning in and joining. I really hope it resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. If you guys wanted to book, you can. All the information's in the description box below. But because I have a little list, I'm going to get started on tonight's live, starting with Diana. So hello, Diana, if you are here. I'm going to pull up your question. I'm using some different decks for tonight. So I know that you texted me your question, but I'm using the phone that you texted me on. So I know it's about this boy, but I'm going to need you to kind of like remind me his signs, because I know you told me his signs and all that great stuff. So we're going to do in regular deck pool and channeled messages and sort of see, you know, I think you want to know like how he's feeling for you, but I'm definitely going to clarify with you. good stuff coming out already. I'm not ready, but like good cards already popping up for you. Hello, Cass. How are you? Ooh, really good stuff. Okay. Let me know what your question is, love. Okay. He is a Scorpio, the Leo moon. Ooh. I'm gonna find some music to play. Okay, so what can you expect moving forward with Michael? Is he a good time or long time in Cancer rising? Okay, I'm playing Sabrina Claudio because that's who you remind me of, and we're doing this. Okay. So, his name is Michael, and he is a Scorpio and a Cancer rising and a Leo. What can you expect moving forward? Good time or long? We have the Seven of Swords to start. Two of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles. What can you expect moving forward? Oh my gosh, me too. I just adore her. I feel like she can do no wrong, so I'm super excited. Okay, so what can you expect moving forward? Is he a good time or a long time? Alright, so I feel like, oh my gosh, absolutely not, Anna. Absolutely not. Guys, I love this. This is like, my life is so boring. And I know that I just said that, and my hubby is like, yeah, right. But I like love the tea here. Like, I feel like I'm a detective. Okay, Diana, so I feel like as of right now, it's gonna be a good time, not a long time. Now, this can change, and that's the thing. At least in this spread, there's the potential for that to change its course. But as of right now, which is what tarot is always the current energy, which is always why it's always so timeless. It's always so, like, you could watch, like, the same prompt, like, once every day, and it could change, because that's how much things change in, like, relationships. Anyway, the point is, as of right now, with the Seven of Swords, I actually feel like he's feeling slightly triggered by you and the connection. Now, not triggered like you did something or said something wrong, you're perfect. But triggered in like, intimidated kind of way. And maybe he thinks you're like really cool, really chill, like too cool, too chill, almost like, oh shit, like I can't, like, I don't got it like that. Like, I don't got it like Shody does. Because we know you're Shody, Diana. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like he's almost like feeling like he doesn't have his shit together. And this is something I see a lot when I pull for people, but it's just really intense with this energy and the spread. He's really kind of looking at all his you know, what he's got, his finances, his job, and he's feeling a little inferior. Now, of course, only you can make yourself feel that way, but I feel like he, at this time, he's kind of like, like, I don't really got it like that. And like, he's seeing you as someone who is so smart, so like just sharp and intellectual, like you're going places, if not there already. He sees you as someone who's very like direct and like communicative and like intimidating. I don't think the Queen of Swords gets enough credit, however, for how fucking sexy she is. And maybe I'm a little biased because I'm an air sign, but like I think we always just view one of the queens as like the hottest, and if that's just not it. Like, you a queen, you're a queen. But like Queen of Swords, I mean, I think she's sharp, like in how she presents herself and how she looks. Like, she's really beautiful. And like, you know when you see like a chick who got her like winged eyeliner like perfect, and you're like, what the fuck? How? Like, how'd you get it so sharp? But like, they did. It's like, that was like you. And like, I don't know if you guys were on a first date or something, but like, you just looked perfect from head to toe. And although that was like a really amazing thing, because like there was great conversation, great chemistry, like all these things, he, at the end of the day, now that he's had like time to digest it, feels like intimidated by you. And specifically in the realm of just like, can I afford her? Like, she look expensive. But like, not even just that, like they just feel like maybe you guys talked about work, or you talked about your goals in life and stuff like that, and they just maybe feel like they don't have any, or they're just not at your level. With the Wheel of Fortune, this could change. This kind of attitude that he has right now about the situation, it's more of a reflection of himself and his insecurities. This could totally change. I feel like with it changing, you know, there's definitely a chance that this can go for a long time. But as far as right now, it's a good time. I think he's seeing you as someone who, you know, is beautiful. I was gonna say is expensive, is beautiful, is sexy, and I feel like he is very, very attracted to you. Like with the Ace of Wands, he's really seeing you as someone who is inspiring and like aspiring and attractive, and like you make him excited. Like, he gets excited when you text him or you guys like talk. Like, he's definitely blushing on the other side of the phone. And he is seeing you as someone who, like, he wants to do things with, he wants to go on dates with, he wants to travel with, he wants to do all these things with. Three of Pentacles, like, it's the reason there's this triggering, or he's feeling this way, and he's not necessarily looking long term. Four of Wands in reverse, is because he truly would want to meet you halfway. Like, he truly would want to be equal to you because he really respects you. I think at the end of the day, he like really wants to be your friend as well. So there's kind of this confliction in that he's hoping y'all can be casual without feeling like the deep feelings that are involved. And you know, for someone who is a double water sign, I'm not seeing a lot of like water here. But yeah, I feel like, and it's not to say he doesn't like have feelings or can't have feelings, but we have the King of Wands in reverse. He's really it's almost like this connection is put up like kind of like a mirror to himself, which is a typical twin flame connection. We have that Four of Wands, and it's popping up in reverse. So I could see this. I could see him kind of being a twin flame, in that, you know, you're putting up this mirror to them, and it's pointing out like insecurities about that they already have within themselves that they didn't really pay attention to or realize until they saw all of what you had and how your grass was greener, or how you're very focused, and focused, I think, is a word, very ambitious about your future, and maybe he doesn't have the same goals. Or maybe you even express that you're looking to build an empire with someone, you want someone to be your partner, And like all of that was so attractive to him, and then now that he has time to think about it, he's like feeling kind of inferior, feeling like he can't match that energy, stressed. He's fucking stressed about it. Like, not, he's really pissed at himself. He's having a straight up tower moment, like a whole, like King of Wands in reverse. Like, he's not feeling like a leader. He's not feeling like a boss. He's not feeling like you know. And he did this. This is all spiraling thoughts that he has put on himself. Like, no one, I know you personally. I know you weren't sitting there like, and what do you do? And how much do you make? Like, I know you weren't like that at all. So he did this to himself. He brought this on himself. Like, these are his own thoughts that he is putting on himself. But it's still, you know, when we're asking, like, moving forward, like, where is this going? Is this a good time or a long time? I don't know. I know that there's intent, like he doesn't want to not be in your life, but we have like this Ace of Wands. I think he really is a good time. It's just he's gonna have to get over a few things, and maybe that's why we have the Wheel of Fortune that can change, you know. It definitely can. We have mending, so I feel like he could change these thoughts that he's having within himself, and maybe even use just this fully to inspire him into some sort of action, some sort of use it as motivation. But yeah, he's like not at peace right now, not at peace with himself, and unfortunately it's distracting from like you, because I want to talk more about like his feelings and impressions about you, but I'm just getting that he's really in sort of some transitionary period. And he really acted like he had it more together than he did. You know, the Two of Pentacles is a typical, like, someone is like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I have this, I have that. But they're just really barely holding on, like, by a string. I mean, like I said, he definitely found you to be very beautiful and smart and sexy. There are romantic feelings here. Like, I think if we were just talking about what he wants, he would definitely want to have a romance with you. But I think logically, he's like, I don't know if that would be fair to her. Like, he's like putting himself down. We have to give your relationship a chance. So maybe just wait it out a little. Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, something could happen here. You know, they do want a romance with you. At the very least, they want to, like, obviously get with you. But, or be your friend. They're kind of cool with both. They don't want to lose you. They don't want you to just, like, they don't want to just not see you again. They just know they might not be able to give to you, like, what you deserve and what they think you deserve. There's definitely a playfulness in this connection. There's definitely, like, that chemistry and compatibility. So I would just wait it out. I would just see, you know, where this goes. I do feel like he's trying to mend this sort of tower moment that he's having. And Between Worlds is going from dark to light. So this could all really shape up. Like, I could end up pulling for you in like a week, and this could all be completely different energy. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can't fix him and learn these things for him and fight his battles for him, and you definitely need to know that up front, because you are a Capricorn, and like you do want to put so much work into people and the relationships you're in. But you know, I think, I don't know, I have a feeling that he'll kind of do this for himself. But being like the Scorpio that he is, you know, he has dark thoughts about himself, and that just kind of is what happens. All right, love, so let's do your channel messages. What would he say to you? What would he say to Diane? We have the Magician, the Three of Cups, Strength, Temperance, Four of Swords, 6 of Cups. What would he say? Ari's already coming through. Upon meeting you, I instantly thought, like, damn, I cannot wait to see where this goes. Like, I instantly knew that we would be talking, that this would continue. Like, I don't want to not continue it. I feel I had a really great time with you. I've been having a great time talking to you, speaking to you. But I'm just having some confidence issues, like some self-esteem issues. I'm just going through some things that, you know, I have to balance out. There's just things in my life that aren't, you know, serving me well. And if I want to show up for you and be there for you, I have to be able to really figure these things out. I really feel like I need to take time to kind of get some things sorted in my life, and it sucks because like I did have such a good time with you. I'm having such a good time with you, and like I know that I could definitely develop more feelings for you. I know that I could fall for you. I'm just scared to like fall for you next to you, if that makes sense. Like I'm afraid of hurting you. I don't want to hurt you with my messiness or with my uncertainty that has nothing to do with you, because I see you as someone I could be certain about. It has more to do with just me and the shit that I find myself in. I know that I have fucked things up in the past, and especially with people that I felt were really good, and I don't know why. I self-sabotage sometimes. Something about commitment scares me, or it brings something out in me where I feel like I'm not enough, or I have to do more to be enough, and I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because I feel like I truly don't know how to be in a proper relationship, and I just feel like you're someone who is really deserving of true love, and someone who is really healthy and hardworking and honest, and I would hate to like bring you down because of some of the shit that I'm going through. I'd love to like stay in your life and be your friend, but I know I would understand if that wasn't an option either. I just don't really have it together like I've been kind of saying I do. So if you felt me pull my energy away, it's definitely not because I'm rejecting you or because of you. It's because of you that I like need to back away. And maybe this is a conversation that we have to have in person, because I know it's going to be really hard to not talk to you, to kind of let you go, but I don't know, maybe you'll have different ideas as to what we could do or what we should be together. I just, as of right now, I don't think I can give you the foundation that you need in order to thrive in an actual commitment or relationship. And I just feel like you deserve that. You deserve loyalty. You deserve someone who has their shit together. And I don't. I really don't. And I feel really defeated about that, because I truly don't want to like do the mature thing and let you go. I mean, we had a lot of chemistry, a lot of compatibility. I'm super attracted to you. I don't want to fucking end things. And I don't want to be this mature person that's like, I don't have enough to give you. You deserve more. But like, I have to be that person because you're just too cool. You're just too amazing. Everything that I've known and like seen from you already, like everything I have like that you presented to me is just a woman, a queen that like deserves to be desired and taken care of. And I just don't think that, I don't know if I can do that for you. I know that I would try, and I'd probably bring myself into some sort of stress over it, but I really feel like if I just don't, you will find someone who will make you very happy, and I might see you flex on me with them pretty soon. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I'm getting for you. Alright, so that was channeled messages from your person. Diana, I love you. I don't know, this will be interesting to see like what it plays out to be. Because like I don't see him wanting to let you go. Like in whatever way he can like have you, he seems to want you. So I don't think he's gonna like let you go, and then it'd be interesting to see if he turns things around, if he kind of like gets his shit together and this and that. But I don't know, it will be interesting. I love you, I appreciate you, I really hope that resonated, girl. We will definitely talk. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Anna. If you guys want to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I have a few spots left for tonight. I have 4 spots left if you guys are interested. Okay, Anna, so you got a regular deck pool. What does Spirit want you to know about your current situationship? What does Spirit want you to know about your current situationship? Spirits, angels, and guides for Anna. What does Spirit want her to know about her current situationship? Okay, so the cards are just like jumping out. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, immediately, and because we called on the help of Spirit, I'm getting like something very quick. Immediately, I got that he is not being honest with you about his feelings. And it could be because he has deep feelings and he hasn't told you about them, or he's hiding them, or acting like he doesn't care, acting like he doesn't have feelings, but that is not fucking true. He has pretty deep feelings for you, and I think this is new or recent that he started to have these feelings or catch these feelings, or it's new, a newer connection, because it's almost like he's falling in love with you. I feel like he is seeing you as someone, I mean, look at her, I love this deck. I feel like he's seeing you as someone who's really spiritual, intuitive, just different, original, super, super cool. And I think he's just very, like, interested in you. Like, I mean, I know you're saying, you know, this is like a situationship, and immediately I got like maybe friends with benefits, but it's like this person is not being honest with you about how they feel. They have deep feelings for you, and they're falling in love with you, if not in love with you already, and they're kind of overwhelmed by their feelings. They're trying to hide them. They're trying to like not reveal them to you. I think they're trying, yes, tomorrow we do have room and you definitely can book. They're trying not to like make them known. I don't know why there's such motivation to hide them. I'm trying to figure that out. Let me pull some more cards. We have the Six of Cups. I don't know if you guys are at a distance from each other, or this is someone from the past and they've like resurfaced. Six of Cups can also represent that they like have a lot of love to give, that they want to like give that to you. But we have the King of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse. So this person is not another man that's not feeling like confident about himself right now. Interesting. I wonder if this is like a collective energy popping up. Page of Wands. He's definitely not feeling good about himself for whatever reason. When it's in the Wands, I feel like it has stuff to do with his pride, his ego, like he's not feeling very attractive. You have the Two of Wands. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit wants you to know about this current situationship is that it definitely has a potential for you guys to be more than just friends with benefits, or for this to be more than just something that is, I feel like this person's energy is very sporadic. I feel like the first thing that Spirit wants you to know is that they have deep feelings for you and they do their best to hide them. And they get kind of overwhelmed by their feelings for you. I think the other thing that Spirit wants you to know is they're not feeling very secure in their identity or who they are. Maybe that's why they're not being honest with you about their feelings. I feel like they aren't feeling very confident, or they're not feeling very secure in their self-esteem right now. With the Page of Wands popping up, I feel like this person's very attracted to you, and that's very inevitable, but they just, like, they're not sure, like, where this relationship could go. And it could be that they are kind of insecure, they're hiding their feelings because of that. Like, they're not very sure, like, maybe they don't have room in their life for a connection, or maybe they are, like, going to be moving, or maybe they already live at a distance from you. But there's some sort of technical thing here where it's like this person doesn't feel like they can give to you like a relationship that they like want to give to you. But none of it, what you should know, stems from them not being attracted to you, them not like having feelings for you. So if they are sporadic, or if they go in and out of contact, it's not because like they're not interested, or you're doing something wrong, or you're not doing enough. It's because they're just like, I don't know, very like, I guess another person who's very triggered by the connection and their feelings for you. They think that you're perfect. I mean, yeah, we have soulmates. They think like you could be their soulmate. Like they're thinking like that. And they're thinking like, they don't know. They might take you in circles because they don't have much to offer. And maybe they feel like your situationship is going in circles because of them, and they feel like directly responsible for that, and they feel like stupid about it because they feel like they're tying you down. We have regeneration, like it's this thing that's going round and round, but it's not regenerating. It's not picking up momentum and going in a forward direction. And they're very aware of that. This is something you could manifest. We have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. And then we have celebration. I got you, Tamara. You are next after this one. Here's celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out, dance, and play. An invitation could be on the way. So yeah, they could be trying to think of some sort of fun date idea that they want to take you to or take you out on, or maybe this is just in whoa. Interesting, new beginnings came out. Maybe this is just in general. Maybe like there are some new beginnings coming in for you, and you're not going to have to really worry about this connection too much, or it could be a new beginning in this connection. All right, love. So I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you and appreciate you. All right. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All that information is in the description box below. We are going to move on to the next person, which is Tamara. Anna, did you book a mediumship or... Oh my god, okay, just as I said it. I was wondering, I felt like you were before Tamara. Okay, I'll do you after Tamara. So Tamara, you are next. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 spots left, you guys. If you wanted to get a reading. So, Tamara. Okay, so you got an 18 plus. You're so welcome, Anna. You got an 18 plus and channeled messages. Okay. What is God leading you towards? Or actually, I'm sorry, I read that so wrong. Okay, so you got a regular deck pull and then 18 plus and channeled messages. What is God leading you to? We have the Magician. Oh, Anna, you're so sweet. You're not hogging anything. You are after this reading, so you are next. We have the Magician to start, the King of Wands. What is God leading you towards? Wow, your man. Possibly, it doesn't have to be. It could be that, you know, I feel like God Spirit is leading you towards something that you've been trying to manifest. New opportunities are coming into bloom for you, like absolute new beginnings. And in the realm of business, with King of Wands and the Emperor, especially when a woman, a feminine, is depicted or represented as such in the tarot, I just think she's a boss. She's a boss bitch, and she's dealing with some pretty tough things involving business, being a leader of some sort. So you could be in a managerial position, CEO, business owner, like you name it, your own boss, that kind of thing. And I feel like, you know, this kind of represents that you could really be in your boss energy, like coming up. Or you're going to be a boss for yourself soon. Hi, unapologetically, Sarah. It's not a long line at all. There's one person after this, and then you would, if you book, you would be after. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So maybe leading up to this energy, there's been a lot of things that were sort of overwhelming, and I do feel like that's coming to an end. And I feel like with the Lovers, there's some sort of choice you're going to have to make when these opportunities are presented to you, because a lot is going to come at you, like a lot is going to manifest very quickly. And I feel like with the Lovers, there's going to be some sort of choice that you're going to have to make in regards to such. And maybe that's why being a boss is so difficult. Yeah, so I feel like if you were feeling insecure about your finances, that energy is coming to an end. I really feel like you're going to be in a really great position coming up, and what's manifesting for you seems to be opportunities in business. Those business opportunities are going to lead to some sort of abundance and prosperity. Those things are going to lead to more options, more choices, but really great stuff. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, like I said, it's like one thing is going to manifest and lead towards another. Hi, Kim. So just watch, you can watch someone's reading, like this is someone's reading I'm doing, and you can book. All the information's in the description box below if you want to ask a question. So yeah, Tamara, I feel like there's a lot of things coming into balance within your life. So what is God leading you towards? Lots of opportunities, lots of things you've been wishing to manifest. Those things are finally going to come into your reality in a material way as well. I feel like you're going to lead or rise to some sort of leadership position. Maybe you're going to become your own boss. I'm hearing real estate, something to do with real estate, maybe some sort of investments. I just feel like you're going to move away from a place where you've been very overwhelmed and your attention's been all over the place. These opportunities are going to lead to more opportunities, more choices are going to have to be made. But the feeling of being like stuck or the feeling of not having enough is something that you're not going to have anymore. You're not going to have to worry about that. This is the gift that keeps on giving. It's like one opportunity is truly going to manifest another, which is going to manifest another. So what I'm seeing for you is a lot of abundance and prosperity coming into your life. I'm seeing a lot of balance as well. So if you felt like, maybe you were doing a lot of manifesting or you're putting a lot of work into something, but you're not seeing the results of it, I see that coming in for you. We have serendipity, and we have blessed. Hello. So yeah, I mean, if you've been seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of repeating numbers, butterflies, I don't know, I just heard butterflies, signs and symbols, it is God, it is spirit, it is the universe here to tell you, like, all of these great things are happening for you. So don't you worry your pretty little head. You are blessed, and blessed in a very like boss way. Like, you're not just going to be someone who is just receiving. I think that you're going to really be a leader. You are blessed, girl. We have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So believe it, think it into fruition. Keep a positive mindset, because you are definitely deserving of really great things. And divination, yeah, don't feel afraid to call on the help of divination, such as tarot or pulling tarot cards for yourself. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So yeah, this is really beautiful. Thank you so much, Kim. And Gabriel, we have some spots available if you would like to book. So this is gorgeous, Tamara. So let's move on to your next question. Or did you just want to do an in-depth channeling from your person? Okay, let's do an in-depth channeling from your person. What does your person want to say? We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords. I'm already getting him, like, strongly. I just want to run away with you. I always want to take you places. I don't know. Tell me why I always want to, like, go on a trip with you and whisk you away. I feel like we deserve that. I feel like you've been working really hard, and you deserve for someone to take you out and treat you nice and treat you well, and for us to go to some tropical island and do all that great stuff. I know I've been working a lot. I know I have not been giving you the attention that you want, that you deserve. And I'm aware. I want to treat you nice and treat you good, especially soon, coming up for a special, I don't know, I'm hearing birthday, girl. Birthday or holiday, I'm hearing that. But yeah, I know it seems like I've been really in my head, and I've been like kind of just, you know, in my head. I've been a little distant, but I've just been trying to work hard. I've been trying to produce results, and I know that you have been too. You're so good at working hard, but also remaining so poised and so beautiful. But I just want to have a good time with you. I want to take you somewhere really nice and make you feel really special, and treat you and fuck you and all these different positions and all these different nasty ass ways. I really just want to be with you. And if I had it my way, we would be, you know, we would just be in the middle of some sort of meadow, super naked. But I know that we both need a fresh start right now. I know that we both have just been working and going through it and going through the motions. And I know it'd be so nice to have a fresh start. I really feel like this summer is going to be a lot of fun, especially with you by my side. I enjoy being next to you, being with you. You're so nurturing and patient and beautiful. And you're so sexy and fucking cool and awesome. And you're just all of these things. I'm just so lucky to call you my woman. I'm so lucky for you to be mine and for me to be next to you. It just makes me so happy. It just puts the biggest smile on my face. I just feel like we have so much, you know, chemistry together. We have so much friendship. I can't imagine my life anywhere else. I can't imagine being with anyone else. I am so happy with you, with us. Like, I feel like we're just, you know, very close to each other at this point. Like, what else is there? It's us, you know? It's us against the world. And I want to travel the world with you. I wish I had more resources to do that more often. If I had it my way, we would just be jet setting all over the place. I know that we're trying to build our empire, we're trying to work together and all that great stuff. You inspire me to do better. You inspire me to be better. You know, I want to try to be the type of husband and person that you're looking for. And I feel like sometimes my hesitation and really tying the knot just stems from the fact that you're so perfect and so beautiful and so deserving of more, of the most. And I sometimes feel like I can't give that to you. And I know what you would say. You would say that you don't care for that stuff. It doesn't matter. And that's part of why I love you so much, because you're just so comforting. You make me feel so good. You're so authentic and genuine. But, you know, let's be honest. I feel like you deserve it. I feel like that's fair. You deserve a ring, and, you know, you're expensive. I feel like you have expensive taste, so I gotta really save and stuff. But I really care for you. I really love you. I really have tunnel vision for you. I'm excited to continue exploring with you and learning about the world with you. I feel like you've taught me a lot, and you've taught me a lot spiritually as well, how to be a better person, how to work harder towards my goals. You've just led me with examples. You're just inspiring, and unlike anyone I've ever met, you're unique in that way. And I feel like I was set up for success by being with you. I feel like you're just an absolute queen that has made me a king. I feel like I've completely won at life. And on top of it, you're so sexy, and like you're also just so dirty at the same time. And like I just feel like lucky. I feel really lucky. I could say it over and over and over again. You are this very beautiful and spiritual woman who has taught me so much about life and love, and I can't wait to continue to see where this goes. Maybe even someday we end up having kids. 3 kids is what I want. I want 3 of them. 3 of them. I want 3 kids. And, you know, I feel like even then our hearts will expand even more. We'll just love even more. We'll continue to go down this road that we've been going on, and everything will just be the way that it should. I want to have a house with you and a life with you. And I really feel like that day will come. I really feel like that day is actually not too far away. And it all started with me summoning up the courage to be with you in the first place, to be in this commitment, in this relationship, to hit you up, to talk to you. I can't believe it all stemmed from there. But I just saw you and I knew that this was someone that I would, at the very least, be best friends with forever. And one thing led to another. Now look where we are. We're the bestest of friends, and you are this queen who I adore. You're so beautiful, so smart, so sexy, and you are definitely going to be my baby mama wifey. So you don't have to worry about that. I think we're just building our foundation and making sure that we have everything together so that we can make that happen. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I worship you and adore you, and I appreciate you and all the things that you've done for me in my life. You've added so much value, and I'm a more confident man because of you. I feel like things will just continue to manifest into more opportunity, and I just can't wait to move it forward and continue to fall deeper and deeper in love with you. So yeah, that was channeled messages from your person, Tamara. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, so there's 2 spots left on the list. If you guys wanted to book, you can. So I'm going to move on to the next person, which is the lovely Anna. After Anna is Gabriel. All right, so you got an 18 plus and channeled oracle timeline and channeled messages. So what are Eric's true feelings and thoughts towards you? Oh, you're so sweet. And who is jealous of you? Okay. What are Eric's true feelings and thoughts towards you? Let's see what Eric is feeling and thinking. Channeled oracle, timeline, and channeled messages. What are Eric's true feelings and thoughts towards you? Hi, Carla. There are 2 spots left. We have the 5 of Swords. What are Eric's true thoughts and feelings? Wow, okay, I'm totally getting that. Like, he is so close-lipped, because I was like, what is this 5 of Swords about? And I was trying to figure it out. And then I'm just having the toughest time pulling these cards. Like, I feel like this person does not... Girl, and tell me why my throat just closed up, too. I feel like this person just does not want to share the tea. We have the 4 of... Like, look at this. I can just be shuffling. We have the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. Are they a Virgo? I'm like, I need to know. We have the 3 of Cups. Seven of Wands. Scorpio. Okay, that makes sense. The Fool. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. I feel like his true feelings and thoughts towards you. I feel like he feels like you're a really good time, and he feels like you and him always have a good time when you're together. Like, you guys have a lot of fun together. You guys might drink together. I feel like he gets a little stressed over you. And it could be because you like to have a fun time. Like, maybe, like, aside from hanging out with them, they see you going out with the girls or going out with someone else, or, like, just hanging out. Or maybe they think because you're such a fun time around them, then you're definitely a fun time with someone else. And so they get a little stressed about you. They get kind of, like, concerned. Like, where are you? Where are you going? Like, they feel a little possessive over you already. And it's because they're, like, highly attracted to you, especially sexually. And I feel like, you know, they just worry about you, like, where you are, what you're doing, where you're going, who you're with, like, those kind of questions. I got you, Carla. You are after Gabriel, who is after this reading. So 2 more readings away. I feel like they might be very spiritual themselves. I don't always get the 4 of Wands and think soulmates, and I don't always think, like, oh, your person is spiritual, because I know that, you know, we are, obviously. Hi, we're doing tarot. But I feel like this person is, like, kind of spiritual themselves, in that they're looking at you like a soulmate. They think of you as a soulmate, at least. And I think they think you guys make really good friends as well. So they know that you guys have a great time together. They know that y'all could make really good friends, or are really good friends, or maybe you had a friendship before you, like, had anything here. And in a way, they're like, okay, I feel, like, connected to her. I feel like she's, like, a soulmate, or I feel like there's a reason we met. There's no coincidences here. So they're very passionate. They're attracted to you. They think you guys make good friends. They think you're a good time. All these things, but they get very competitive with the 7 of Wands over you maybe being with other people or seeing other people. Like, they really don't like that. And they really don't know what you're up to. They just know it stresses them out, the fact that they have to worry. And you could be kind of like, okay, well, they don't have to worry. Like, they don't have to be all like that. But they do anyway. That's just kind of who they are. You're, like, probably, like, they don't have to compete, and they just do anyway. That's, again, just who they are. This person is just very, like, you know, they're just that way. But I think that they want, like, a solid new beginning with you, or a solid start. I do see them kind of wanting to, like, explore this more and see where this goes, and hope that it leads in a direction that, you know, 1, allows them to fuck your brains out, and then 2, allows you guys to be together. They might want to just be friends with benefits and have a good time, is sort of kind of what I'm getting, but at the same time, why be all stressed about you and be, like, competing and stuff? So it's an interesting energy here. It could be that they're in denial, that they, like, want to stress out about you, wonder where you are, what you're doing, compete with you, or compete with others for you, but then at the end of the day, they just want to have fun. They just want to keep things cash. They just want to keep it light, keep it bright. But it's, like, it's an interesting kind of contradictive energy, because it's like, why? But I feel like he just, like, wants his cake and then wants to eat it too, is sort of the energy. He's seeing you as someone who, I don't know if you work out a lot, but he sees you as, like, being very attractive, having really nice, like, ab lines, being very toned. You guys have a lot of chemistry. He really loves your hair. You might have, like, really long, flowy hair, but he loves your hair. He thinks it's beautiful. He wants to kind of, like, go on a trip with you, or take you out on some sort of, like, lookout, or something that's a little different than like maybe what you guys usually do. This could happen very soon, or maybe they see you're leaving on a trip or something, and they're like wondering where you're going, who you're with. Yeah, we have retreat, but it could be them. We have soulmates, like I said, yeah. I mean, you definitely could be, now that we have this clarifier. But I think it also represents, like, I think they're thinking of you as that. They're kind of viewing you in this way. I don't know if you have tattoos, but if you do, they really like them. And if you have piercings as well. Hi, Alina. All the information to book is in the description box below. They're seeing you as fierce. They really like your waist as well. We have the fates. Yeah, they kind of feel like, you know, fate brought you guys together. Let's pull some channeled oracle. We have I am thinking of you. So they're probably thinking of you at this very moment. I think of your smile often. I need you and I hate to admit that. I'm jealous. Okay, they're jealous. Like I said, they could be jealous over you and like you being with other people and that kind of thing. I fantasize about you naked. Maybe they haven't seen you naked yet. Maybe they have. And they just fantasize about you. I need your ass. I really like your ass as well. You have not the right time. So maybe with the fates coming out, something about now between you two is not the right time. Like it's not working, trying to make it work. They want you to open up and like be naughty with them. I am in love with you. Do you see how long it took to get that card? And it could be because they just, like I said, are pretty, like, they could be very kind of close-lipped. And just not very, like, they don't want to talk about their feelings. So let's do your timeline cards. And you can apply these timelines however you want. Amira, I got you. I have one spot left for tonight. Okay, what timeline? And Carla, you can ask it in the description box or in the chat if you want. So what timeline card? We have a couple months. All right. So let's do your channel messages. Let's see what this person would say to you aside from what we pulled in the oracle. What would they say to you? And this is almost implying like what would they say if they could, if they're just like super honest. Maybe I'm gonna turn the fan off. 1 second. Okay. Whoa. Now they got a lot to say. What would they say to you? We have the Fool. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. The Moon. I got you, Amira. You are number 7. We are on number 4. So we have the Fool, the 9 of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the 6 of Cups. What would they say to you? The King of Pentacles. We have the Emperor, the 7 of Swords. What would they say to you? And the Hierophant in reverse. I really just want to have fun with you right now. I feel like we're having a good time, a fun time, and I'm not very clear on like what I want exactly from the future. I feel like, you know, just being at a distance from you, and like if we don't hang out for a while, I miss you, and I want to be able to have that like lust factor where I miss you and like I can't wait to come together. I feel like this could head into a commitment, like a relationship if you wanted it to, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm not really thinking of it in those terms right now just because of the distance. I really care for you, and I really feel like building a solid friendship comes first for me, but it doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about more. I am very attracted to you. I'm just afraid for this to turn into something where there's a lot of drama or a lot of like hurt. And I'm not saying that you're the drama, because I really actually think you're very zen and chill, and you're just not like some of these crazy girls, but I don't want to be the drama. I don't want to be the one that brings unnecessary stress into your life, because I can't give you what you deserve, what you want, or what you're looking for. I feel like I can show up for you in really basic ways, but I think I'd end up like really stressing you out just because I can't give to you 50% or even 100% of what you're looking for. I like, on one hand, I want to move it forward. I'm so like in lust over you. I'm so sexually attracted to you. I actually kind of feel like you're my soulmate. Like, there's a reason that we met. And like, I want to grow in that. I want to like figure that out. That's why I want to like be friends with you. I don't want to like rush into things and ruin things and like fuck it all up with our feelings and stuff. I just think you're worth more of my time and more of my generosity. I think you're super attractive and beautiful, and you're everyone's kind of material. I mean, you could be anyone. Anyone would want you as a wife, as a baby mama. Like, you're amazing. And I feel like we could just really have something nice together. But I don't know that until that day comes in the future. I feel like maybe it could be very successful. Maybe we could fall in love and have children and do that whole thing. I know that we have the compatibility. I know that like we get along great. We have a good time. You know, there's that choice that we can make in the future, and we could see where that leads us. But for now, I'm having a good time. I think you're fun. I think you're awesome. I think, you know, you're beautiful. I think you're worth all of this. I think you can have all of this. You can have all of me. I don't really have eyes for anyone else. I just want to take it slow. I just want to take it slow because I'm afraid of this, you know, ruining this, you walking away from me. Like, I think you're going to be the one that gets sick of me, and you're going to want to be with somebody else, and I'm going to be the butthurt, broken-hearted one. I just want to, you know, continue doing what we're doing and hope for the best. But I think you're super sexy and super beautiful, and I know for a fact that I could definitely fall in love with you. Alright, love. So that was your channeled messages from your person. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. As always, it was so nice to see you here. All right, Karina, you are number 8. Okay, so we are on Gabriel, who got an 18 plus and channeled messages, and he wants to know how Quan is feeling about him after he left you for someone else. Oh my gosh, okay, let's get the tea. After Gabriel is Carla, after Carla is Amira / Alina, and after Amira is Karina. You're so welcome, love. Okay, so Gabriel, how is he feeling about you after he left you for someone else? We have the Empress. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands in reverse. Justice. The Hierophant. The Queen of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. Whoa, okay. We have Death, the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, and the song playing is I've Got You Under My Skin. It's a Frank Sinatra cover by Ben Uncle Soul. Ah! This is a heartbreaking song. Okay, Gabriel. Hi, Anna. One more spot left. So, I feel like he's really looking at, I don't know how you handled this, but maybe you handled the situation with grace. Maybe like behind closed doors, you're like, fuck this, blah, 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 fuck you. But towards him, I feel like maybe you were very classy and you handled things with grace and with love, and like, he's seeing you as someone who like, I don't know if you like gave him your blessing and you surrendered and you're just like, fine, whatever, do what you will. Or if you're just getting to me, you know, and we're doing this reading after the dust has settled, maybe there was a lot of drama, but I'm seeing that drama as like now, like the dust has settled, like it's kind of like in the past, kind of not, you know, it's not really like the past, but I feel like he's seeing you, the good parts of you. I feel like how he's thinking about you right now is as someone who has just nothing but love and compassion in your heart, that you have done nothing but just be an incredible person to him. I feel like he sees you as someone who is really kind and loving and sweet. And I feel like it's interesting because it's like, I definitely see that the relationship has like, it's like you guys are not talking, and I don't know if he has any plans to talk or have any sort of communication right now. And with that, I feel like he is kind of, you know, feels like he has exhausted his opportunities with you, has exhausted the situation with you. I feel like you're exhausted. You could have cut him off as well, or blocked him with the Queen of Swords energy. You could have just been like, you know what, I'm done. So he's definitely, how he's feeling and thinking is like, there's no more chances left with Gabriel. There's no more chances here. Like, I can't come back. I can't revitalize myself. I don't know what the future holds for us. They're feeling like there's no way that this could like happen, you know? And I feel like you might be kind of in an energy right now where you're like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I'm on some self-care. I feel like you're turning away your focus from them, and you're like trying to focus in on yourself. And he might be seeing that, or picking that up. He might be seeing you as someone who not only handled this with like poise and confidence and grace and compassion and love, but he's seeing you as like you're in your hot girl summer now. You're approaching hot girl summer, and you're in your self-care, and you ain't dealing with this fucking drama. And maybe you stuck up for yourself in a classy way, and you applied your boundaries, and you're like, I'm not dealing with this. And he's seeing you as someone who's committed to your spiritual practice, your self-care practice, seeing you as someone who's cut him off, who like is no longer in your good graces. Maybe you block this person quite literally on social media. But he's definitely seeing you as someone who's sexy. That's the thing. Is like, this has even made you more sexy. And he's like focused in on like how fucking beautiful you are, how sexy you are, how loving you are, how compassionate you are, and kind of like, damn, like I really did fuck this up. And not only did I fuck it up, I exhausted it, like to the ending point, to the death point, to the point where I can't come back with some fast communication. I can't just hit him up, I can't just talk to him, I can't just act like everything's fine, because it's not. So it's like kind of this energy of like, I really fucked this up, like, and he's thinking in on it, like, damn, like, and hoping, like, almost waiting for a sign from you to kind of like, and maybe even waiting for a spiritual sign. Maybe you post like spiritual posts on your story or something, and he's like thinking that there will be something that will like be for him, but you're not posting anything for him. You're all for you now. It's like you've turned your focus, and you're focused in on you. We have orphans, so yeah, I'm feeling like abandoned, and it's like rightfully so, because like he did this to himself. But you could be out like celebrating, hanging out with friends, going out, like I said, or you're about to have some sort of hot girl summer, and I feel like you just are like over it, you know? You're like, listen, I need to put my focus in on myself. And I also feel like, aside from the question and like what he's feeling, I feel like in the tarot, you're being represented by spirit as like a person who is going to manifest more balance, more, you know, more loyalty, more commitments from other different newer people. And you might meet them while you're out celebrating or hanging out or partying, because that's what you deserve. Because you're in a receiving energy. You're in your Empress energy right now. So, you know, maybe it's almost like out with the old, in with the new. And because you handled it with such class, that new is going to manifest pretty quickly. We have past life relationship. So this could be, you know, that you had this past life relationship with Quan, with this person, and it just ended up being this thing that kept bringing out triggers or different, you know, things that maybe kind of forced you to set your boundaries. We have let go control issues. So, you know, this person might come back into your life, but try to just, you know, let that principle go and see, you know, where this continues, what manifests, what turns around. You know, maybe this person was acting very childish, or maybe you guys had spoken once about having children, or what it would be like to have children in the future, and it seems like that's no longer a possibility. Or it could just be that, you know, maybe one of the things you liked about this person was their childlike nature, but now it's been kind of exhausted to the point where it's like, okay, well, you are just a straight up child. So let's see what this person has to say to you. Let's do their channeled messages and see what they have to say to you. would they say to you? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Magician in reverse. What would Juan say to Gabriel? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups, Five of Swords, yes, I do, Alina. I do pull cards with mediumship. Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. What would Juan say to you? Okay. I know that I really fucked this whole relationship up, and I've caused you a lot of stress, a lot of just unnecessary bullshit, and I am the only one that can take responsibility for it. And I don't know why I've been hiding behind this crap before, why I wasn't taking responsibility before. I'm apologize for that. For that, I'm sorry. For that, I feel like just sorry. I know that you loved me, and you gave love to me, and you always gave me more chances. You were always good to me and kind to me, and you know, above all, a friend to me. I know that we talked about a future together. We talked about these new beginnings, and I went behind your back and I saw someone else, and then we talked about that, and then I just went behind your back and I completely left you for someone else, and I gave that person, this person, what I wouldn't give you, and I know how that must feel. I just feel like an asshole. I feel like I fucked this up, and that's all I can really say. It's all I can really repeat. I want you to know, though, that it has nothing to do with you. You are such a hardworking, stable, loyal, sexy person. I've always been attracted to you. I always will. But I felt like my feelings, my emotions weren't as deep as yours, and I wasn't able to give back to you 50% of what you were giving me. I've always felt like you were just maybe more in it than I was, and I couldn't give you everything that I wanted to. I was just really guarded, and I was in a weird place when you met me. And I've since, you know, found myself out of it, and it's all because of you. I felt like you helped me a lot, and you kind of nurtured me. But I unconsciously entered you in some sort of thing where you had to like compete for my attention, or compete to somehow finally get in a relationship with me. And I don't know, I just feel like I really fucked up, and I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to place you against others and make you feel like you were just an option. I didn't mean to make you feel bad or inferior. I'll forever remember you as someone that I had mind-blowing sex with, but among that, also just someone who was so loving and so sweet to me all the time. You are the coolest person that I have met thus far, and I will never forget you. Alright, Gabriel, that was your channeled messages from your person. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. smell, but that's.
You cold? You want to turn it down?
I like it, like, because I get hot, but like, I want to wear a sweater.
Do you want tea?
Yeah. But whenever you're, like,
Dog?
Alright, Gabriel, sorry, I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. He just brought me this sweater that I made. 50% psych, 50% psycho. You guys can shop this in my shop. It's on my YouTube page. Alright. Jackson, what are you doing in here? What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Carla. Alright, Carla, so you got a 18 plus. Let me know what your question is. I think you did, or you haven't yet. Let me know what your question is, Carla. So I have Carla, and then Amira, then Karina, and then Sarah.
The one that opens up, huh?
No, there's this one, like the big, huge one.
But it's not in the blue section, though.
It's navy, so it's like blue and navy.
Blue navy section. I see. So what do I do with this? Go back into the blue section?
Alright, Carla, if you are here, let me know what your question is. If not, I'm going to move on to the next person. Whenever you get here, you can definitely let me know what your question is, and I'll do you right after them. Alright, Alina/Amira, I am going to do yours, and then Carla, if you show up, let me know what your question is. So, Amira, hello. You need to know how your person feels about you, if your person has given up on you or your connection or pursuing a romantic relationship. His name is Daniel. His birthday is 9/20. Okay, we're the same age, 1996, babies. How is your person feeling about you? Have they given up on the connection? Hi, Sarah. You have not missed your turn. You're actually after Amira. Thank you. Every time you tell me, like, okay, we have the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Hangman, the 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords. So how is your person feeling about you? Is your person giving up on a connection or pursuing a romantic relationship? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like your person, how they're currently feeling, is like they might be seeing somebody else or someone new, and I feel like they have moved on or moved away from the connection with you. And at one point in time, it really did stress them out. It really kept them up at night. They couldn't think about anything but you. But I feel like they have since moved away from the connection. There could be a literal distance between you two because we have that Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, or it could just represent that they have literally moved away from the connection and the connection itself has stagnated. Like nothing new has really developed from it. I do feel like this person misses you. I think they think about you a lot and they miss you. They reflect back on you and the times that you spent together. They always felt like you were really good to them and really like kind and stable and very like abundant. And I feel like at the time maybe they were so afraid of hurting you or afraid of not giving you what you wanted that it kind of stressed them out. And they just weren't really honest about their feelings. And so they kind of just like ran away from the connection is sort of what it feels like. So we have Divination. So this is a card that comes out in like trusting, you know, trusting the cards, trusting tarot. But I do feel like you could sort of see this person again, or they could end up coming back into your life somehow. So we have lost and found. What was lost was once found, is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized we lost. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like, you know, this person is probably someone that might be coming back into your life. So this is very interesting. Okay, so let's pull your channeled messages. Let's see what this person would say to you. What would they say to you? So we are on number 7 or we are on number 6, and then we'll do number 7, and then yes, you are number 8, Karina, and then Sarah, you are number 9. Carla, you are after this reading. I had to like flip them. What would this person say to you? You have the Knight of Wands, the Black Newman, which is special and unique to this tarot deck. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. What would this person say to you? I've always been so attracted to you, and I've always wanted to come back in your life so that we could like hook up, but I know that wouldn't be like cool. That would be sort of fuckboyish of me. I just couldn't see myself getting there with my feelings. I couldn't see myself falling in love, and it's not because of you. I definitely feel like you're super lovable, but it was just things that I was going through, things I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get over, specifically with my finances and my career. I just felt like I wasn't ready for a relationship. I really care for you, and I really feel like you're gonna find someone that makes you feel really special. Thank you. I just wasn't sure how to give that to you. And I felt like I was going to have to compete against other people who were probably a lot better for you than I don't know. As you can tell, even to this day, I don't even truly know what was on my mind at the time when this went down. I just know that I didn't have my shit together. I still don't. But I've always admired the fact that you're a spiritual, beautiful person, and your spirituality is what truly intrigued me. It's so unique and different, and I've always loved listening to you, and I've always wanted to learn more about the things that you kind of spoke about. And I'll always forever think you're so sexy and beautiful and attractive. And I just truly want to see you happy and have you be happy in whatever way that can happen. I'm sorry that it wasn't with me or in a relationship with me, but I think that you'll find someone absolutely amazing who you'll be comfortable with and confident with. And that is what I want to see for you. All right, love, so that was your channeled messages from your person. All right, I really hope that resonated. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I hope to see you again soon. So I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Carla. Carla, thank you for your question. So you got an 18 plus, and you want to know what Mike's intentions and feelings are towards you. After Carla is Karina. After Karina is Sarah. Sorry about that, Sarah. You are after this one, Karina. You're on number 7. Okay, so what are Mike's intentions, feelings, and thoughts for you? We have the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Star. We're on number 7, Carla. I had to like flip you. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Swords in reverse, Temperance, what are his thoughts and feelings towards you? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, what are his intentions and feelings towards you? I feel like he is really unsure about the connection, where it's going, or where you two stand. So I don't know if things were left in like bad standing with this person, but they're feeling like you might be mad at them, or they're feeling like, you know, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone down in the connection. They're not really sure like where where they stand with you necessarily. I feel like they want to have a good time with you. They usually have a really good time with you, but they feel like, you know, they're just kind of nervous. They feel like maybe you're, you know, they have lost some chances with you. I need to pull some oracles. This is interesting. They definitely see you as someone who's really unique and special to them. Like, you're really special to them, that you are someone that inspires them, someone that brings out the best in them. Yeah, with forgiving and learning, there's some sort of need to forgive and learn in the connection. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Something has gone down between y'all, maybe in the past, could be far away even. But this person wants to talk to you again. Like, they miss the times you guys had together that were super fun. They, like, want to start over. They want to get to know you all over again. I don't think their feelings ever went away. If they had romantic feelings for you, I don't think they ever left. Maybe something really went down, because we have some pretty intense cards here. But I do feel like it was in the past. I don't think it's now. They don't know where they stand with you now. They just know, what they know is that you, to this day, they've never met anyone like you. You're so special and so unique and different to them. And they've never had that connection with anybody else. If you have tattoos, they really like your tattoos. They think you're a very spiritual person as well. Very, like, outdoorsy. I don't know if you like to be in the outdoors. And they want to talk to you, but some sort of fast communication. Maybe they followed you on Instagram recently, or they're going to, like, DM you or, like, message you, text you. Some sort of fast communication. They really want to just, like, hit you up and talk. Spirit is saying maybe to give this relationship a chance. We have happy. It could make you very happy. Yeah, changes in the wind. Like, there's something new that can evolve from the connection. This person loves your titties, specifically your nipples. They miss what you look like naked. I don't know if you're shorter, but if you are, they feel like you're very sassy, and they really like when you wear super tall heels. Or even if you are, like, taller, they like when you wear tall heels, pretty much, like your legs and heels. They like your booty. They feel like you have, like, a really round booty. They miss being with you sexually, but honestly, they miss being with you intellectually. They really miss talking to you, is sort of the energy. They don't want to, like, be in bad standing with you. They really care what you think about them. They have romantic feelings for you, and they want to, like, have those feelings develop, but they're hoping that you can forgive them over whatever went down, really. I feel like you have forgiven them, but it's going to take some time to heal, to kind of give this connection more of a chance. But yeah, I feel like they're very attracted to you, and, like, they're very attracted to your mind. They kind of like that you're sassy and, like, sharp with them, because you kind of put them in their place, and they sort of need that. But they also get afraid of you. They're also kind of scared of you, because they don't know, like, you know, where they stand necessarily. And, like, I keep saying that they don't know where they stand with you, but it could quite literally be that they don't know. So it's interesting. But I feel like there is some sort of change that's going to be manifesting here in this connection. So this will be one of those things where it's like, we have to, like, kind of put a pin in it. But I feel like for now, you're definitely on their mind. They're thinking about you a lot, yeah, and they're really hoping for a change here in the connection. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like, you know, there's not that much Cups energy. I feel like the reason he hasn't told you his feelings is because he's more intellectual. He's someone who, like, thinks more. And I don't want to say he doesn't feel. He definitely feels, but he gives more of his credit to his thoughts. But if you're on his mind in this kind of individual, then that is a good, sure sign that he has feelings for you. He could have, like, a Gemini moon, Aquarius moon, or have, like, a lot of air in his chart. Could have, like, a air Venus, that kind of thing. So that might be why. But it doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. It just means that he's more in a thought about you. All right. So, Karina, you got a mediumship, channeled messages, and timeline cards. So let me know what your question is. You got a regular deck pool. Well, you got mediumship. Thank you so much, Carla, for joining the live, though. I really hope it resonated. I love you and appreciate you. So next is Karina. After Karina is Sarah. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think he wants to talk to you, Carla. I think you should definitely probably unblock him. Alright, Karina, so we're going to do mediumship for you. The way that I do mediumships is it really depends on whether or not I read into what spirit is giving me about the connection, or sometimes in special cases I can channel that person directly, just dependent on how they show up. So we'll see how Ian shows up. You want to know about Ian. He lives far away now, and you're just wondering, will you ever be together in the future? I can see what comes up. We can see what comes up for Ian, what comes up in a career. And Anna, I can do one more for you, and then the reading will be closed. So if you're interested, I will do that for you. So, okay, well, lots of energy. So to start, we have the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. You want to know about Ian. He lives far away now. You're just wondering, will you be together in the future? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I really feel the distance here. I really feel like, yeah, he definitely went away. He definitely left. And by kind of moving physically, it's almost like, yeah, he kind of did leave the connection here on like a spiritual, mental level. I don't know if you guys will be together again in the future. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune popping out, I feel like it was kind of symbolic, this move. It was like a literal moving away, and like just his energy left with him. And I don't know what the future holds necessarily for you two, but I don't see you guys communicating right now. And I'm not seeing like a very optimistic lookout as far as a relationship with them with the Two of Wands in reverse, but it doesn't mean that there's not optimism in relationships within your life. But I don't see it being with this person, if I'm being really honest. Because I don't see them putting in any of the work. I don't see them putting any effort in with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I don't see them really, thinking too much about the connection. I think that they've, tried for a new start in wherever they're going, and that seems to be where their attention is. So as far as your career goes, what I'm getting is that there is a lot of, you've been really working hard on yourself in any form or aspect, whether this is spiritual, it could be small, it could be big, whether this is like you going to the gym or eating healthy or just putting out intentions. I feel like by doing that, you know, you're expanding energy into the universe that wants to manifest more opportunities for you. So I am getting that you are headed into a very abundant cycle right now, and you're going to have a lot of opportunities and options for you. So I don't know what your career is, but maybe it represents working with a lot of different types of people, and there's lots of opportunities that can kind of come about. Maybe it represents, you know, the different opportunities that you can make as far as money goes. But I'm just seeing that there's going to be a lot of things on the forefront. Yeah, like being your own boss with the King of Wands coming out, you know, the ability to work for yourself, but a lot of like collaborative kind of effort here as well, because I do see the King of Wands as someone that works well with other people, someone who can be like a teacher, can be a mentor, a boss, a leader, or this could be that you work remote, you work for yourself, and you're going to be having these opportunities with all sorts of different companies and businesses. We have the 10 of Cups. I see like you being really happy and really fulfilled, probably not even thinking about this person, because I do think a lot of things are going to kind of balance out in your life on like this scale. And with the King of Pentacles, you're going to be in your kind of like zaddy energy. Like you're not going to really be focused in on some guy and like what he's doing. We have co-create. So yeah, you could be working with other people, or you could be working very closely with one person and creating a business, or you could have like a better relationship with a coworker or a boss that you're working with right now. But I feel like you're ready for whatever opportunities are coming into your life. We have poise, so you're going to be feeling really confident and just ready to tackle this, ready to go down this new kind of lane. We have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you're all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. And we have journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Ooh, that's a very specific message. So there could also be some travel in your future, or these work opportunities could be leading you towards travel opportunities. But it's saying spending time alone is a good thing in this case, in that you're really going to be focusing in on your money, your career, self-care, all of these really great things that are going to create even more great things for you. And you know, it's just one thing that leads into another. So when you are in this energy, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, naturally I feel like you could manifest a relationship as well, or another person. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see it, because we have that 9 of Pentacles, which is something you've been working on. King of Wands is a boss, and so is the King of Pentacles. So yeah, and then 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, that's the ultimate happiness. Justice, this is something you've been working for, and the scales are finally evening out. So if you've been working and manifesting, but you haven't seen it like come into your reality yet, and you're like, when is this going to happen? It's going to happen. I definitely see you, you know, if that's what your question is, being a manager for the target distribution, I definitely see you in a managerial position for sure, with the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles popping up, and then you being very happy because you got what you wanted, and it fulfills you. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, being very abundant, so making more money, getting a raise, that kind of thing, which is really beautiful. So yeah, you're about to head out on some sort of journey because of this promotion. It might allow you to travel, or it could just represent that you'll have more money to travel, but there's a lot of really great stuff happening. Let's do your channel messages. We'll do your channel messages from your person. So what would they say to you? We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands in reverse. What would your person say to you? I never meant to hurt you. I've just been very overwhelmed by life and all the things going on and the move, and I never meant to make you feel kind of left out or unimportant or unspecial, because you were never any of that to me. I've always, had an interest in you. I wouldn't have been able to make this work long distance because I've met someone new and I'm exploring a relationship with them and a connection, and I want to see where this goes. And I know that's not ideal and that's not something that you want to hear from me, but it's just, I don't know if a relationship would be possible between us or a future. I've always appreciated our connection. I've always appreciated your spirituality. I think it's fascinating. I miss you and will continue to miss you and always have love for you and think about the good times that we've shared together. And it's something I wish I could express more easily. I wish it was, simpler to just express randomly that I care and I think about you from time to time without, me giving the impression that it's like I'm flirting with you. But I just, I think I've gained more clarity over myself, my life, and my situation. And it's not that I've taken a distance from you on purpose. I've just had a lot of things on my plate with this transition, and I'm trying to kind of balance out my life and figure out what I'm doing and stuff, and get a routine in place, and figure out what I'm doing for life and a job and all that great stuff. But no, it's not that I'm rejecting you. It's just I don't see this working. I just don't know how it could work without it being very stressful. I'm just not in a very optimistic headspace where I'm kind of thinking on some sort of new beginning. I'm more in an introverted headspace where I'm trying to figure out my next moves for my life and how I can become a better person or a successful person, because I've just been kicking it and having too good of a time and not really focusing in on real life shit and things that are important. And now I'm not very impressed with myself, so I have to get my money together and my shit together, and that's really where my focus is. I'll forever think that you're so amazing and smart and beautiful, and I've told you this before, I appreciate all the things that you have taught me. I've learned a lot from you, and it's been eye-opening and interesting, but now I have to kind of go down a new road and sort of see where that takes me. All right, love, so that was your channeled messages from your person. Thank you so much for joining the live, getting a reading. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, all of it, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Sarah. Sarah, you got a regular deck pool. You're so welcome. So Sarah, I think you gave me your question, I'm not sure. Or maybe you want to tell me now. So you'd like to know what is coming up in your love life. You're in Pisces. I have a Pisces. He's a cutie. Okay, we have death to start. So regeneration is at play for you. Old things are ending. making room for new things to begin again. We have Temperance, the Two of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Wands. There might be someone that you still need to release, or it could be old ideologies about what you are capable of manifesting or what you deserve. Two of Swords to me coming out straight up kind of lets me know Spirit's like, okay, we want to give you the best possible outcome, but we can't truly bring this person to you, put them in your love life until you truly decide what you want. Because what you want might be this, and it might be that, and it might be this, and it's kind of all over the place. And it's, the message I'm getting from Spirit is to be very specific about your intentions and focus in on them, and that is what will manifest. And truly, love wants to come in for you. It could be that there is already someone kind of at the forefront, that the universe is conspiring because there's a lot of things coming to an end or has come to an end in your life, and then there's going to be this regeneration process, and there's going to be things that begin again. And then Temperance to me always represents the universe harmonizing and balancing out. So we have the King of Swords, and Aquarius, Gemini, Libra could be coming into your life. We have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the World in reverse. And this could be someone that you're very compatible with on an intellectual level. This is someone that you guys will have really great conversations. There will be a lot to speak about, a lot to talk about. There will be that upfront compatibility. But I don't think this person is going to give you what you want. And that's why we have the Two of Swords popping up. We have codependency. You're going to have to assert a boundary, or you're going to see something about this person that points out a red flag. And it might be hard to say no to them, or it might be hard to reject them because there's so many things on the surface that like check off your boxes. But it's almost the universe sending you like a little bitty, kind of little itty bitty test. They're gonna kind of send you a fuck boy before they send you someone that's like marriage material that's worth falling in love with. And this person's gonna be a little bit stressful. And the test from the universe is, will you go down this road? Will you let them stress you out? Will you let them take you there? Like, are you gonna go down this road where you find yourself 6 months later and it didn't work out and it's like, what the fuck, and blah, blah, blah. Or are you gonna see it, acknowledge it, cut it off, and assert your boundary up front? It's sort of that kind of energy of like, you know, don't revert back to codependent ways. Understand that you're lovable. Understand that you can ask for more. See something, and with the Queen of Swords, don't be afraid to be like, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm good, fam. Like, yes, they're gonna be flirty, and they might be very fucking hot too and attractive, and they're gonna come in hot. They're gonna come in, they're gonna sweet talk you, but this person might be a narcissist. I don't think this person is gonna be necessarily healthy, but I do think it is a universe's way of like testing you, seeing what you've learned karmically. Look at this. What have I been saying about regeneration? And we have chaos and conflict. Seeing what you've learned karmically and putting that to the test. If you can pass that test, then you will manifest much better into your life, into your love life. So go the distance. Like, allow yourself to be tested, because you'll recognize the red flags up front, and you can be like, you know what, I'm good, fam. I see you as someone who is really beautiful. And I feel like maybe you don't believe that, or there's kind of this energy of like you have really beautiful facial features. But there's this energy of like, you're not that excited about yourself. Like, you're not that happy with yourself, or you're not feeling that like confident, or you're not necessarily understanding your own beauty. And what Spirit really wants you to do here is really put yourself first. Put yourself first in so many different ways. Like, obviously with this and within your love life, but like, put yourself first in that, like, you're really gorgeous and you need to give yourself way more credit. And also like raise your standards, or your like your spiritual standards, because I don't know what your standards are, but just like write down on a list like everything you want, and don't leave anything out, because you can't ask for everything. Like, if you truly want this man to have a 401k, I mean, fucking write that shit down. I do think they're gonna be very flirty, a good like little sweet talker, but I don't know if they're gonna be everything that you need. All right, love. So that is what I'm seeing for you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who has joined the live tonight. I appreciate you all, especially those of you who booked, and for those of you who just sort of tuned in. I will be going live again. You can follow me on my Instagram at Samantha James Tarot for live updates and when I go live. And you can get on the pre-booking list and all that great stuff. In the meantime, stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Love you. Thank you, Sarah.